I wanted to get back to Mike because I'm going to make a connection here with Marty St. Louis, Tomas Pacina, the Sharks, Darryl Belfry, and the moving forward of the game of hockey. And I believe that what Tomas is doing and what Darryl is doing and Marty is doing are the same thing. Um, they're they're just thinking of new things. They're doing things differently outside the box. And I'm watching the NHL now, and Mike, I'm absolutely intrigued because I'd advise people to watch Montreal play because the line between structure and free play, I believe Montreal Marty has been able to do that. I just so impressed with the last three games they played. Watched them closely, but yet I know, having heard his interviews and listened to them carefully, I know that he does structure things, but he allows more freedom. And his explanation of the line between creativity and structure. Mike, can you speak to that relative to your own coaching, your kids at your level? Because I think of El Ramsey coaching as Adams. He's got it. He gets it. The kids get it. It's not like this is rocket science. It's the ability of allowing kids to play freely and pros to play freely and trust them to possess the puck and do things that you can't imagine. So, Mike, what about your environment, your kids, and knowing those styles of coaching?
Yeah, I mean it's so foreign to me because I don't see, like, it's in my role that I do from like a coaching education standpoint and then like an advising standpoint into other organizations. I'm surrounded by the free play. Like, to me, what Marty's doing is not like, I'm like, of course that's what you do. That's what we've been doing for 6, 7, 8, 9 years. I mean, this shouldn't be like a revelation. Like, oh my God, like, how is this person changing the game? So when because those are the people, unfortunately or fortunately, I surround myself with, right? So the people that I work with understand that working on a breakout for 4 days in a row just maybe works in a microcosm of the kids actually going, oh, look, there's an actual breakout. Look what the kid did. He pulled the puck behind the net and hit the winger and hit the cutting person and skated up the ice. But what Marty does in practice, the nuances of how he teaches, and I think you're absolutely right, is that there is structure. There's a lot of structure in actually what he does. It's just knowing when to use it and then when to have freedom, because he has, in essence, the best players in the world. But I think what he's done more than anything is allowed, like what we all want in our youth coaches, is the freedom to do that, right? Because obviously those players, they didn't just get good in 3 days. They didn't just all of a sudden, oh my God, like Cole Caulfield is all of a sudden being creative within 3 days. There's something in there that allowed him to say, you are not going to be punished or hurt or disciplined for doing the things that's well within, your realm. So I think in this group, I mean, obviously I haven't been on this call very long, but in this group, that philosophy is there. And I think what's shocking is for the people outside of that environment that it could work, because I don't think they've bought in or seen how, like, for me, I know how long it's taken me to get parents to be in the mindset that what we're doing out there is actually more structured than they think, that will benefit the kids at the end of the day. That's just, I mean, I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but it's just to me, what you're seeing is that what we all want to see, and they're just seeing it done at the highest level.